Close your eyes and imagine an absolute void. No light, no sound, no space, and even the flow of time has not yet existed. You were probably taught that this vast universe, with its hundreds of billions of brilliant galaxies, was born from a random explosion called the Big Bang. But today, let's try flipping the narrative. Let's look at a bolder perspective. In the cosmos, we are already too familiar with greedy black holes, dark abysses that bend space itself and swallow any light that dares to pass by. But mathematics and theoretical physics do not tolerate unreasonable loss. If there is a door dedicated to stripping away all matter, must there not exist somewhere a door dedicated to releasing it? A radiant fountain amidst the eternal silence. A white hole, an entity that rejects all intrusion, yet continuously expels matter and energy outward with a terrifying force. A force enough to forge an entirely new universe. So, that monumental moment, 13.8 billion years ago, was it merely an explosion? Or was it the moment a colossal white hole flung open its doors, discharging the remnants of another dimension into our void? Welcome to the journey of exploring the deepest mysteries of space. Today, we pull back the veil of time. Was the Big Bang actually a colossal white hole? Let us rewind the machine of time back to zero, before becoming an exquisite canvas of nebulae and giant supernovas. All of creation had an incredibly confined beginning. Picture a single point, smaller than an atom, suspended in the pitch black of invisibility. The scientific community calls it the singularity. Here, heat, pressure, and density are compressed to a degree where all laws of physics known to humanity shatter. According to the white hole hypothesis, this singularity did not spawn out of nowhere. It is the exit door of a massive black hole reigning in a mother universe. In that distant dimension, an invisible monster ruthlessly devoured countless stars, crushing matter with terrifying gravitational force. But that matter did not disappear. It was squeezed through a quantum space tunnel, concentrating the entire weight of a dying universe onto our tiny singularity. It was like a cosmic bomb, straining under infinite pressure, trembling in the dark, waiting for the final drop to overflow and break free from its chains. And then, the absolute limit was broken. The singularity could not bear the burden for a microsecond longer. The pressure reached its zenith, tearing through the sealing membrane of the void, and the white hole officially awakened. Do not think of it as a bomb scattering debris. What is unfolding on the screen of your mind right now is infinitely more spectacular. The white hole did not spew matter into pre-existing space. It forged space and the flow of time itself. Like a mighty dam bursting open, a primal, blinding waterfall of energy surged into the invisible realm. It expanded at an absurd speed, far surpassing light, pushing back the eternal darkness billions of light years in the mere blink of an eye. In that moment of ultimate glory, the white hole rose as an omnipotent creator, molding the first bricks of reality. Trillions of fundamental particles collided, combined, sowing the seeds for the first fiery galaxies. A breathtaking dance of light and matter had officially begun. But in the universe, no energy source is infinite, and no fountain flows forever once its reservoir runs dry. The white hole, despite its magnificent creative power, was inherently just a borrowed doorway. When the final star in the mother universe was crushed, when the last remnant passed through the quantum tunnel, its life-giving supply was abruptly cut off. The umbilical cord connecting the two dimensions began to sever. The door of light that once valiantly tore through the night now began to flicker, fading like a dying ember in the wind. There was no grand farewell explosion, no brilliant halo flashing in its final moments. The white hole, silently contracted, slammed shut upon itself, and permanently evaporated from the tapestry of space-time. The Creator had exhausted its final drop of energy to give birth to us, and then vanished into nothingness, with no massive heat source left to pump in. The fiery universe began to cool ruthlessly. Space continued to expand out of inertia, but the darkness had quietly returned, creeping between the solitary gas clouds and stars. And so, the great creator wiped all traces of its existence from mathematical equations. All that remains after that cosmic flood is us, our beloved Earth, the radiant sun, or those majestic nebulae out there. Ironically, we carry the fate of orphaned survivors. We wander in an increasingly desolate and freezing expanse, born from the end of another world. The next time you stand beneath the silent night sky, gazing up at the shimmering Milky Way, remember this: everything you see might just be the grand remains of a cosmic energy transfer from a dead dimension. Even if our origins lie in the discarded ashes of the universe, the fact that all things could crystallize into life, into consciousness, and into you today, isn't that the most beautiful epic of creation? Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Don't forget to subscribe and share so we can uncover the next marvels of the vast cosmos. Together, goodbye, and see you among the stars.